guys. So, what an emotional roller coaster of AFCON we've had. We've had a thrilling AFCON. I mean, when I'm talking about we've had a thrilling AFCON, I'm talking about the entire continent. And then all special thanks to Nigeria, who makes everything so interesting. Anyway, that's by the way, because come on, the bants, the exchange of words, the everything was just beautifully done, although there were extremes. And I feel like the relationship between Ghana and Nigeria is just that kind of sibling kind of fights. They fight and they reconcile once in a while. But first off, I want to address an issue, right? Nigeria had a very beautiful run. We did. And unfortunately, our finals didn't come out the way we wanted it. Do you understand? But I love the fact that everyone, if a few people that I've seen are being constructive about their criticism, while some people are kind of like taking it to an extreme, which I feel like it's not necessary. First off, Ivory Coast played a beautiful game. They were supposed to win based off on what happened, based off on what we watched. It was a deserving win. But then again, let's not forget that they had beautiful home advantage, like a very amazing home advantage. And you could also tell at the time that the Super Eagles were coming out that they were a bit nervous. I mean, when you look around you, 57,000 flipping human beings from other countries who are waiting to boo you at any opportunity that you miss. But then again, it does not take away the fact that the Super Eagles performed below what they were supposed to do and below what we've seen them do before. First off, I think I would start with the fact that the coach made a change, which I feel was not really necessary, because I want us to also look at this way. A lot of Nigerians love football. A lot of Nigerians have passion for football, but a lot of Nigerians also do not understand football, right? First off, the coach made a very critical change to him because tactically his change looks cool, but he wasn't supposed to have made that change. For instance, we have been playing a particular set of people, and I feel like if Zaidu was not overstressed, maintaining the lineup that we've used against Angola, Cameroon, and South Africa was supposed to be the best. But then again, I feel like they thought playing a defensive match, like having more defenders, playing a defensive match would have been a way to secure their victory. But apparently, they needed to have attacked. The midfield was weak, yes, we know. But then again, we also need to appreciate the good work of these guys. For the singular fact that they have accepted to play for the Super Eagles. I know some people with that entitlement mentality will be like, are they not Nigerians? Are they not supposed to play for Nigeria? Yes, they are Nigerians, they're supposed to play for Nigeria, but it took them that taking up the fact, because Nigerians, let's not forget that Nigerians, we are quite a peculiar set of people, right? We're quite a peculiar set of people. So for someone to have thrown themselves out there, knowing that if they make a singular mistake, that they will be dragged, and the person comes out and say, okay, fine, I'm going to play. I'm not saying that they did us a favor, like per se, but yes, it is what it is. So we need to appreciate their effort. They gave us a bragging right. They gave Nigerians bragging right up until where we are. So that brings me to the place of talking about Alexandria Iwobi. I want to say in this case it's very critical because Nigerians love football. If there's one thing Nigerians are passionate about is football. And I, being a fan of football and a fan of Nigerian football, can understand our feeling based off of a few of his performances. But also need us to also understand that we can't neglect the guy, what the guy has done. Like, he might not have literally been the best midfielder, but he has actually played good games. Okay, let's take for instance, on the final AFCON day, this guy made 87% pass accuracy and one key pass, which to me is not a bad game for a midfielder. It's not a very bad game for a midfielder. It's not the best game. It's not the best game a midfielder could have. but it was not actually the worst game a midfielder could have. Yes, did he make few mistakes here and there? He did, but criticizing him in a hateful manner is actually totally unacceptable. I feel like we need to encourage him so he can do more. He has the opportunity to still do more, improve on his craft, reinforce, and come back. We need to appreciate these guys. They might not have done their best in these AFCON finals, but there were times that we were bragging to other nations about our team, right? So I feel like we should also know that in as much as we are passionate about football as a country and a continent, we also need to know that there is also football knowledge, right? Get the football knowledge. At least even if you don't have it, just make your criticism and without hateful words and hateful speeches, because a lot of hate and a few bloggers encourage this. A few bloggers actually encourage this. Sorry to say, I'm not calling out Tunde Not, but I feel like Tunde Not are actually the some of the posts that he put up was not really did not really put the guy in a beautiful in a good light, because I think he posted this guy and sometimes he will not ask what's your opinion, like it was constant at every game, and then people will come down there and blah 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 blah, blah, they will just go all the way. I feel like, and a few people, when you look at the comment section, a few people that are talking, you will know that actually they have not so I don't want to use the word they have no knowledge of football, but they don't have efficient or a football knowledge at all. Let me know, because I don't want people to come and drag me, but if they do, it's also fine. So now let me give a special thanks to our coach. He did well. Like, I love the fact that at least he made us discover Wabali. Who knows? When we are going for AFCON with Franco Zoho, I was like, ah, but with Wabali, the confidence was there. So, and I want to appreciate our coach. He did well. He tried. He did his best. I don't know if it's his best, but at least he did well. I feel like he should actually renew his contract, yes, and then sit down and work out the team, like, do some work. We need midfielders. Get these guys to do something, because I feel like, for example, probably the way he picked his lineup, maybe based off on training, because maybe Onyedika would have done a good job in that midfield, but who knows? What do I know? Or maybe, and Simon also. Simon should have started that game. So a lot. I don't want to come and start analyzing a whole lot. I just want to say thank you to the Super Eagles, to Osimhen, the ginger of the team. The tea that is given, the gift that keeps giving. I know a lot of people have a lot to say about him in this season, but if you watch AFCON matches, from the group stage, from the knockout stage, the group stage, the round of 16 to the semi-final, quarterfinals, semi-finals, if you don't see what Osimhen has done for that team, then I have no words for you. To my captain Ekong and our ultimate captain Ahmed Musa, thank you guys for giving us a great bragging rights as a nation. Like, at this point that it looks like as if everything was going bad in Nigeria, you guys gave us a bragging right. Ekong, come on. Let me tell you something. The match against South Africa, I think every player is prepared per match, like for every match, to take at least one penalty, like mentally prepared to take one penalty in a game. Ekong managed to get two penalties accurately, beautifully done. The first one that Osimhen got when Osimhen was fouled, and then when the match ended in penalties. I saw him coming out, I'm like, I hope he's in a good mental state to take this penalty, and boom, it was a goal. Ekong, we love you. I am glad you won the man of the competition, and I just don't know. I really wanted this cup for you and for Ahmed Musa and for Uncle K and for Senior Man, and for Bali. I wanted it for entire team though. But I don't know if Ekong will be playing in the next AFCON, because AFCON is every 2 years, right? If I'm right, yeah. So I don't know. I really wanted Ekong to actually have an AFCON cup. Now Calvin Bassey, the block himself, Wall of Jericho. Come on. If I say that guy now, the guy where God used to divide the Red Sea. Nothing they pass down my defender. Come on. To Ola Aina, we love you, we appreciate you. To Onyeka, we love you, we appreciate you. To Onyedika, we love you. Senior Mankele, we appreciate you. That's your penalty kick that sent us to the final. We love it. We love it. Uncle K, did you guys see Uncle K's penalty? Like that penalty, wow! And he said in his interview that he actually that's how he actually takes some of his penalties. That he trained a lot in penalties and all that. And Uncle K, come on! And I like the fact that people bullied Leicester City to go and write Senior Mankele scored in the penalties. Nigerians, I love you guys. And to Uncle Lukman. Oh, I said Uncle Lukman. In my paper, I wrote Uncle K, and then after Uncle K, I wrote Lukman. That's why I said Uncle Lukman. So to Lukman, we appreciate all your goals. They were sweet goals. We appreciate the ginger you brought to the team. And to Ajayi, Zaidu, you did a great job. To Alex Iwobi, my brother. I watched you in Arsenal. I watched you play in Arsenal. I am watching you play in Fulham. And I can tell you, you're a good footballer. Do well, stay strong, reinforce yourself and come back again. I love you. I appreciate what you did for us. You might not be the best midfielder, but we understand and we love you. At least I'm speaking for a few of our fans who understand football. We appreciate your gameplay. Alexi will be my brother. And then to Chukwueze. Chukwueze also got his own bashing, but man, you guys did well. To Murphy, who knew? Like Murphy's penalty against South Africa was sweet, so sweet. Murphy. I watch you at club level and you're doing great, boy. You're doing great. Aribo, we thank you. We thank you. Simon, we appreciate you, Simon. I wished you started on our finals, but I love you. I love you. To Uzoho, our first keeper, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And to Onuachu, I hope I pronounce the name well. Our Zim and Onuachu, we appreciate you guys. Then to Bali, Stanley Bali, Bobby, come on. Congratulations. I saw that you are already verified on Instagram. Come on. I love the love that Nigerians give to you. I mean, God is greatest. God is the greatest, and God's time is the best. I mean, this is your time. Don't get it wrong, brother. This is your time. Shine, enjoy it, milk it, enjoy it. And Chippa United is behind you. Oh my goodness, I love the support that they gave you throughout the tournament, and it's beautiful. And congratulations again to the Ivory Coast team. It was a beautiful win. It was a deserving win. You guys deserved every single thing that you guys got. You guys deserve it. It was a good game. I mean, the referee, I can't say I can't say much, but I think the referee did good, but it's just that there are a few calls here and there that he did that were questionable, and yeah, it is what it is, man. We just feel like sentimentally it's okay with the way the referee blew. Sentimentally, it's okay to feel maybe they're against Nigeria, but I don't know. And then the environment, CAF needs to do better. Come on, CAF needs to do better. If this thing that we're hearing about tickets being so not being sold to Nigerians, and then people being denied of entering, if that is true, that is big incompetence on CAF side. Now look at Premier League, for instance. You see the fans of different club, the home team has their place, and then there's also a space for the fans of the people that are coming from their own home for their away team. Do you understand me? It should be equal, because imagine playing without seeing having that ginger, that fan. If you know football, you know that fan ginger, when fans are gingering a player to play in the pitch, the player plays with double of his energy at the initial stage. Do you understand me? Like if you are playing on a 20, seeing the fans chant your name and all that, make all that noise, gives you the strength to play more. But when the opposition have more, that is what we call home advantage. When they have more, even when you miss a chance, they boo you. It can affect the confidence of someone if you have not. That's why I appreciate footballers who have therapists who actually see a shrink one time or the other, especially when they have good and bad matches, to be able to handle their emotion and their self-esteem. And I can't even overstress that. And then let's talk about Arsenal. Come on. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, come on. Arsenal versus West Ham. I want to say that West Ham didn't do well. And not in terms of playing football. I'm talking about the fact that they were booing Rice, Declan Rice. Declan Rice is not the first to leave a club, right? But I love the answer he gave with that his goal. But and I love also the fact that he didn't celebrate, which is not something new. I mean, footballers when they play against their former clubs, a few of them tend to also not celebrate. But come on, Arsenal was on fire. Do you think? What is your prediction? Is Arsenal back in the title race? Do you feel what percentage would you rate Arsenal to winning? I personally will rate them 30. I would rate Man City. I would rate Man City 50, and I would rate Liverpool 30. Some people are giving 25 to Liverpool and Arsenal, and then 50 to Man City, but I doubt that. And I have a good feeling that Arsenal is actually Arsenal is actually now a big force, actually a big force in this title race. It's not just Liverpool. Arsenal is a very big force in this Arsenal. And I'm not saying this as a fan of Arsenal, I'm saying this as a fan of football who try daily to understand football, because I don't know it all. I'll see you all in the next one. My name is Chidima. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say, and I'll see you all in the next one.